That's what my whole existence on the internet is. It's just me being taken out of context and stuff.
Just when you thought all this controversy surrounding Snow White was over, it looks like it's just getting started. The woke Snow White disaster is now a self-sustaining fire. Rachel Zegler just can't help herself. And we're all the better for it because this massive train wreck of an actress is providing hours and hours of entertainment.
So, when I tell you that it's hard, I just mean to be inside my brain. That's hard. And I'm there 24/7. I can't get out of it. And I don't know if that will make sense, but that's where I'm at.
It's hard being inside your brain, Rachel? Man, I would have thought it would be pretty spacious, like a huge empty warehouse. But seriously, this sounds like even more complaining from a rich, entitled brat. Does she know how many people would kill to have what she has? And she's still complaining.
I'm so grateful for the things that I'm able to do. And a lot of what I'm able to do is because of you guys. And I'm so unbelievably thankful for that. At the end of the day.
Are you really thankful, Rachel? You've completely shat all over your opportunities at every turn. The sad thing that Rachel Zegler doesn't have is respect for neither the fans nor the source material. She thinks she's above it all and thinks she knows better than everyone else, including those that have been in the film industry for decades.
Which is fine. That's what I signed up for, isn't it? But I never want it to come off as me being ungrateful for the opportunities I have. When I say that this has been the biggest adjustment of my life, like understanding the way my life operates now, being who I am, and the things that I've been so fortunate to make.
That's why people have labeled her a narcissistic brat. She represents everything that is wrong with youth today. The backlash that she's endured is people seeing her complete lack of respect and extreme narcissism.
I look at this trip and think, if somewhere like that can exist, and so can my tiny pink bedroom from New Jersey, I can also be having the greatest time and simultaneously wishing people would stop sending me death threats. And maybe that's a weird takeaway for this video.
Nobody's sending you death threats, Rachel. Don't think that you're special enough to deserve that level of notoriety. Thinking that and saying it are two different things. Saying that your situation is so unique is extremely narcissistic. Everyone has problems. You are not unique, Rachel.
This is a life. This is real. It's filled with a lot of beautiful moments and beautiful people. I have a loving family, an incredible boyfriend that I love so much. Beautiful friends and family, people that I miss. It's a privilege to miss people the way that I do. But it's hard. And it's lonely. It's very lonely. I just know that if that loneliness can exist, so can other things. And I will be okay.
Life is so hard. It's only hard if you let it be hard. We all have the ability to make choices, but choices carry consequences. If you're going to shit all over traditional stories that people grew up with and loved, you had better put up a solid argument for why. Zegler isn't intelligent enough to put up that argument. She lacks the eloquence of other stars such as Gal Gadot, who knows how to behave in a manner befitting her stature. And part of that could be due to her age. Everyone is a dumbass at 22. I know I was. But at least I had the common sense to comprehend people's reactions and change my behavior. But Zegler completely lacks the humility to realize that her actions have effects, that her words carry consequences. Compare that with someone like Oliver Anthony, whose song The Rich Men from Richmond has gone supersonic just this week. In response to all the attention he's received, he's put out a series of tweets that help paint the picture of a humble man. He doesn't want the fame. He doesn't want the limos, tour buses, and massive recording contracts. He's even rejected an $8 million contract because he admits that he's just a simple man living a simple life. He's had the fortitude to realize he's not perfect, that he's dealing with mental health issues, and that his music is simply a coping mechanism for all that ails him in this life. The reason that Oliver Anthony doesn't face the same backlash as Rachel Zegler is because he approaches life from a completely different perspective. He approaches it with humility and utmost deference. This is what resonates with people. Take a look at why so many people love Lionel Messi and why so many people hate Cristiano Ronaldo. In their decades-long rivalry, Ronaldo often very narcissistically announced he's the best, he's legendary, he's God's gift to soccer. Lionel Messi, on the other hand, has never touted himself as the greatest. He approaches every situation with humility and deference. And in the end, that is what resonates with people. So is the backlash against Rachel Zegler justified? Yes and no. Certainly there are those extremist trolls that either hate her because of her race or gender, and I completely disagree with that element. It's never okay to judge someone by the color of their skin or what's between their legs. As MLK said, we can only judge someone based on the content of their character, which is what the majority of the internet is doing with Rachel Zegler. Zegler has brought this upon herself, repeating the mistakes of countless other people before her. She has not approached her situation with any degree of humility or deference. If she was really thankful for her opportunities, then maybe she wouldn't be shitting so much on the source material that afforded her the opportunity to become a millionaire. Hell, even Ronaldo had the common sense not to shit on Real Madrid, who gave him a home. It's precisely her lack of humility that people take issue with. She should really do a deep dive and self-assessment into who she is and what her character should contain. She should approach life with a bit more humility and deference, but what this so-called apology showed is that she's still got a lot of growing up to do. This felt more like whining and complaining and a complete hissy fit breakdown than a genuine apology. But it's what's providing for a lot of entertainment online because everyone loves watching a good train wreck.
It comes with so much ground that I never thought I would be able to cover, and that people think I'm doing poorly, and other people think I'm doing gracefully, and I don't think I'm doing it at all.
Oh, don't ever change, Rachel. Please don't ever change. We love you just the way you are, and you seem to be driving YouTube views better than Brie Larson ever could. Will Rachel Zegler ever learn some humility and deference? So far, she hasn't shown any kind of maturity or intelligence in this department. But what are your thoughts on this? Do you think Rachel will wise up? Please do let me know down below in the comments, and as always, hit the like button and smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.